Hey everyone, today I'll be taking a look at the Velocore platform and protocol. So this is basically a fork of the Velodrome platform, which is built on Optimism. So it'll basically have the same code base and all that. And just taking a look at their docs page, we can see they're introducing Velocore. It says Velocore is based on Velodrome. And something which I thought was pretty cool is they've got here, it's built on the Solidly code base to enable fair compensation for liquidity providers, taking into account impermanent loss. So if you don't know what impermanent loss is, it's basically if you're pooling your tokens. So you've got two tokens, pull into Uniswap for example, you've got your ETH and USDC. If ETH goes up, then you might lose out a bit of USDC, and it goes for the other way as well. So just a couple of interesting stats before I take a look at the actual site. If we take a look at DeFi Llama, and we just take a look at the whole ZK Sync mainnet ecosystem, so that's called ZK Sync Era, we can see all the protocols down here ranked by TVL, so total value locked inside the ecosystem. We've got SyncSwap as number 1, that's most likely because everyone's trying to farm the Sync token. And down here we got Velocore at number 2. And taking a look at CoinGecko, we can see they just released their token just about 2 days ago, and it's been doing pretty well. Unfortunately, it doesn't show the supply or circulating supply or anything like that. And checking out their Twitter page, we can see they've almost got 10k followers, which is pretty good. And if we take a look at their DeFi Llama stats page, we can see just on the 5th of April, they only had just under $1 million on their protocol. And on the 7th, right when they announced their token, it was almost 10 million. And coming up to today, it's almost 20 million, which is pretty impressive to basically double your TVL in almost 3 or 4 days. So once you go to the velocore.xyz site, we'll go long chap, and we're brought to the swap page. So there's a few things on here. We've got the swap page, liquidity page where you can pull your tokens here, the rewards page, launchpad page, governance, which is vest, vote and bribe, and the airdrop page. So just starting out on the swap page, if we just click on the first icon here, we can choose the token we want to swap. So let's just go ETH, and the list is the same here as well, but I'll just swap some ETH to the VC token. So that's the token for this platform. So let's go 0.01. All right, awesome. I'll get about 88 tokens. So let's go swap. And it reminds you here that you'll get a refund of about 95% of your gas, which is pretty nice. So of the $1.96 gas I'm about to pay, I should get most of it back. So now we can see the transaction's gone through, but we gotta wait for it to get confirmed, which should be a sec. Alright, awesome. I only had to wait about 5 seconds for that. And I'll just close that window. And now let's check out the liquidity page. And if we sort by API here, we can see the wrapped ETH and the VC token, so the Velocore token, is the highest at the moment. Let's just go manage. Let's deposit 200 tokens for an example. So the value of this here, you're going to need to deposit the same amount here, but it'll automatically calculate that for you. So I'll just go down here, and I'll just go deposit LP. I don't want to stake it just yet. And I'll scroll down, go confirm. And that should, oh, there we go, all done. And if we click on the pool here that we've got, we go manage, we can see down here, this is the amount of LP tokens we've got for the pool. So what I'll just do as well is go stake the 4.2 LP tokens to hopefully get a bit more rewards. So let's go stake, and I'll just do max here, next, and approve, wait for that to go through. All right, cool, now that's allowed it. So now we have to actually stake it. So let's go confirm again, and we can see it's just popped up a little box here just saying the transaction's gone through, and there we go, now it's actually been confirmed. Now, you might remember this rewards page was empty before. That's because if you just deposit some LP tokens here, it's not going to do too much, so you got to stake it, and then on the rewards page, it'll come up here, and we'll get some more VC tokens right here. Now, Launchpad page, these are all finished, so there's not too much we can do here. On the governance page, if we go vest, we can lock some of our VC tokens to get VE VC tokens, which will allow us to vote and earn bribes with trading fees. So I'll just go lock, and let's lock 100 for example. I'll just lock it for a month, go lock, and I have to allow it first, and then I can actually vest it. So let's go max, and I'll just go 100 for now, because I don't want to use up all of it. So next, and approve. Fantastic, now that's allowed it. We have to actually vest the tokens, so we'll go confirm, and a little box just came up here just telling us the transaction has gone through, but now we have to wait for it to get approved by the network. Awesome, that's all done. Now if we head to the vote page, these sliders didn't actually work before. That's because I wasn't actually vesting any of my tokens, but we can see I can change this around now. So I'm obviously going to want all my votes to go to this pool here, but you can choose whatever pool you want. So if you've got some ZK Doge tokens and you've got the LP pool there, well, you can have all your votes go to that one. but I'll just choose this one for the moment. Let's go cast votes and confirm that one up there. Little box came up here again. Excellent, all done. Close this window. Now the last bit you might be interested in, if you go to governance, go bribe, you can go create bribe, and you can choose whatever pool you've got here. But if I was just to go to the wrapped ETH and the VC pool, I'd click on this one, and we can see the balance here, 935. That's how many of the VC tokens I've got, but I'm not gonna make a bribe today, so I'll just leave this one. And of course, the last thing I'd advise you to do is head up to the dots here, click on the Twitter page, and I'd advise you to follow the Velocore Twitter page just in case they do have any announcements, which you might be interested in the future.